94.
It all started with this restart. I mean, this gets everything bottled up, and now it's just like a real rat race down here into turn one. Jeff's on the bottom. Here comes Matt up on the outside. I think Jeff just shoves up right there, gets into him ever so slightly. And look at Greg Biffle slide by, but that inside lick on the inside wall is what tore Jeff's car all to pieces.
They're going to stop the field in turn one so they can clean up turn two. Here's another look. And you're right, Darrell. Jeff's car just pushes up, won't hold the bottom of the racetrack.
Couldn't hold it down. And this thing goes in here, and it hits an opening. That's why it knocked. That's what happened.
Oh, my God.
It hit that opening, and it just ripped the front end off of it.
There's no safer barrier there.
No.
Now, Jeff is okay. Let's ride along in his Chevrolet.
Tilt the outside. Clear.
Oh,
that was one hard lick, but you could hear him playing with that throttle all the way through one and two.
Well, here's what I heard. He went into one. He almost tried like he almost didn't back off. Then he had to play with that throttle a little bit off of turn two, and the car wasn't biting. It just wasn't getting enough grip. But that opening right there, that could have been disastrous.
Let's watch this unfold from the restart. You'll see that the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. does not accelerate with the 99 of Carl Edwards.
Right here between Kevin Harvick in the 29 and Greg Biffle in the 16.
Smoke spin, turn two, deep in the pack.
I believe that's Elliott's.
It's Elliott.
That was Jamie McMurray, wasn't it? The 26 car.
I can't believe he didn't spin that car.
Hold your line.
No caution.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
That was unbelievable.
I can tell you that. The tire smoke was flying.
Oh,
I think he got a little bit of help from that right front fender.
Look at that thing just sat there. Look at that.
Darrell, how does he not lose that car?
I don't know. That's a good handling race car is all I can say.
Wow.
That was definitely worth a while right there.
Front tire is rubbing. It is rubbing.
It's rubbing pretty good. He's had some major contact. Oh, big crash.
Right up in front of Bliss, and Bliss just pops him.
We just blew it. He got run into. We're in the wall. We're on fire. Need to get out, Denny. Go ahead and jump out. It is on fire.
See one of the rear springs stuck in the nose. I don't know if that's his rear spring.
I would say that's where Bliss ran up in the back of it and drove it up, knocked it out of there.
Bouncing it off the fence.
Yeah, right there's where it started. You see that damage, and it started rubbing the tire.
That was just after he had passed Brendan Gaughan, and here's, as he goes down into turn one, that tire lets go right in front of Mike Bliss.
And these guys are all racing as hard as they can because there's 5 laps to go, and Mike Bliss just didn't have any idea this 20 car was going to go in the fence like that.
Watch this hit again. You can see the smoke. Right here's where it's going to let go.
Man, big wreck.
At that point in time, Bliss probably hadn't even backed out of the throttle yet.
He was looking to the outside. I think he was going to try to pass the 20 on the outside, get in the corner.
All clear there, buddy. You see what you got in front of you.
Turn 3, Montoya in the fence, along with Jamie McMurray.
Took his teammate. That's teammates right there.
Coming here.
And Kurt Busch, the 2 car, was heavily involved.
That'll put us back under caution at lap 94. Right front
Going up
damage
really bad.
for McMurray. That's his assessment of it. And worse for Montoya.
So what happens here getting down the corner? They're all bunched up, heading into turn 3.
Left side of your screen.
Just a little contact there, McMurray into the side of the 42 car, Montoya.
It's almost like McMurray's car walked up just a little bit, maybe. It's almost like maybe Montoya came down, McMurray maybe went up just a little bit. Didn't take much.
That's what happens right there. The guy on the outside's got to make the corner. Yep, little contact.
And Kurt Busch, the pole sitter, with nowhere to go. Matt, what they say on the radio?
Jamie McMurray.
Oh, trouble.
Around goes Kurt.
Come on, toss it out behind you. Toss it out behind you.
And around goes Kasey Kahne.
That 22 car, I saw it the last time after a pit stop. They're really evil to drive, and it looked like it's caught up with him this time.
On pit road, where are we at?
Let's watch this unfold from our Kobalt Tools aerial coverage. Watch the bright banana yellow car of Kurt Busch, the 22.
Worst case scenario, if you're loose, car's to your right there, gets off in the corner, tries to make a run up under Montoya. Got in there really, really hard. The car gets a little loose, starts to wiggle, and around goes Busch.
Now watch from the right side of your screen. I think Kasey Kahne got a tap, and he's already around.
Look at Trevor Bayne. What a great job he did of missing it. Everybody really back in that pack did a great job of missing the car of Kasey Kahne. But watch this thing. It just starts to wiggle. Little wiggle, Larry.
And up the racetrack it goes.
You know who did that to Montoya last year here?
His teammate, McMurray, in the one.
He wasn't that lucky last year. Got away with the day.
It's hard to hold on to at 194 miles an hour.
Whoa. Amazing nobody has damage.
I think it was David Reagan, the 6, yes, got into the back of
Watch Bayne right here.
Whoa!
How did he not hit him? The reflexes of a 20-year-old. That's how.
Easy. Stay right where you are. Stay right where you are. Come on. That-a-way, buddy. That-a-way.
Dick Berggren.
Brad Keselowski. What a day, what a story this whole weekend.
You gotta be kidding me.
They started with a crash, and they have been fighting their way back. But Mark Martin, there he is. Look out.
There's something wrong with the 22.
Keselowski's out of fuel. He's up into the wall.
Got a flat tire.
Flat tire.
Get around here.
Mark Martin takes over the lead. Mark Martin, who said he didn't have enough race car underneath him. And you said, DJ, don't believe him. When he says that, he usually ends up winning. And here he comes. He's going to extend that all-time mark. Mark Martin comes down to win here in Las Vegas.
We won, man. We won, dude.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Second place, Justin Allgaier. And the question will be, where does Danica Patrick finish in this? Because third place is Brad Keselowski. And coming across the stripe with her career best finish, Danica Patrick in fourth.
The slow truck of Norm Benning ahead. Norm didn't do anything wrong. Miguel just got loose and wow, right into the side, almost flipped him over.
Yep. Yeah, Johnny was as far down on the bottom of the racetrack on the apron as he could be. Just nowhere to go when Justin Lofton got down there.
So numerous trucks involved in this. The 6th caution here tonight.
You can see there's concerns ahead. You see the slower red truck up ahead. So Pluto's going to try to squeeze up a little bit. I think his truck gets sideways. He clips Lofton, and watch Lofton. He almost saves this baby.
I thought he had it saved right there. And so frequently, when it goes back the other way, the next time it gets sideways with the front end going left, it's worse.
Look at James Butcher just barely slipping by. Johnny Sauter not so fortunate. And watch Miguel Pluto. He's watching what's going on. Going to make a move here to the inside. But then he had one coming up from the bottom as well. It just barely gets hit, though. Not a lot of damage. Good job by Pluto not getting involved in the crash that he was a part of starting.
that he somewhat caused coming out of turn 4.
As you mentioned, look at the contact between Sauter and Lofton.
All four tires.
All four tires on Lofton's truck off the ground.
It's a little tight in 3 and 4, but if he can get that run off of 2 and get up under Matt, he might have a shot. Right here is where he really can haul. Right there.
Kahne with a look, but lines up.
Now Matt seems to be better on this end. Kasey runs in here. He can't get down low in turns 3 and 4. Kind of helps Matt get off of this corner with a head of steam. Again, we got lap cars up here. He's going to get a little.
Right flag, bud. Go back to.
Going to get a little pull off of Kasey.
Carl Edwards has taken 5th from Jimmy Johnson. As here we go on the last lap. 3 cars ahead, the first of which is Kasey Mears. And they'll pitch Mears before the start-finish line.
Down. I got it, Matt. I got it, buddy. Bring it to the line here. Clear by 3.
Can you believe you're driving, holding off Kasey Kahne, and you're telling the spotter what you need?
Kahne looks to the inside. Light the candles. Happy birthday, Matt Kenseth.
Oh, it's a huge win. Huge.
Flag will be waving with Keselowski half a second behind. All right, which lane? Junior up high. Keselowski middle.
But he knows he keeps getting that good run on the high side off of 2.
But Keselowski closer.
He's out.
He's got the lap, then Junior is out of gas.
3/4 of a lap. You're out.
Oh, it's back running though. It's back running. It's probably not. It's going to keep surging on it.
Yeah.
And Brad Keselowski comes off the corner. Hole in one for the captain. Checkered flag for Keselowski.
Wow.
What a weekend.
Wow. Dale Earnhardt.
He's locked in. Car bouncing off the wall.
Yeah,
that is Kahne.
Kasey Kahne.
As he battled Edwards.
And Truex in the 78 is going to take advantage of that. Go to the inside.
They're not done yet, guys. They're not done yet. That's Carl Edwards going around.
He's going to
behind you, inside.
Save it. Almost. Oh my God.
Caution's out.
I think there was a lot of motion going on between Kasey Kahne and the 5 and 19 of Carl Edwards. They were not. Kahne was not happy with Edwards.
Up here.
And it all started in turn number 4 when Kasey Kahne got up against the wall, and then everybody scrambled.
Let's take a look at this, Mike, because I think you're going to see some Kasey Kahne not happy with Carl Edwards here. Carl Edwards on the 19 on the inside. He goes up right there. He forces Kasey Kahne in the wall, but it's not over with. Watch Kahne. He comes down on him. Here comes Martin Truex in the 78 on the inside, but when they get down here to the corner, I don't think these two guys were real happy with each other, and bam.
That tipped Denny Hamlin.
Got Hamlin a little
Edwards
bit too.
Almost saved it right here. Tempers flare as we ride with Clint Boyer.
Keep coming. He's spinning down. It's going to be fine. Right on the bottom. Get low. Don't get to the apron, though. Just stay low. Stay low. You'll be fine. Clear low. You're fine. Yellow's out.
6th caution flag of the day.
You know, we said in our break, Mike, when we had that last caution, it looks like we're in for some cautions here for a little while because it gets down to the end, the intensity picks up, and you got this going on. And, Jamie, what about the 5 group?
That was incredible.
Whoa, trouble.
2 cars around, one in the wall.
A lot of cars.
Watch your inside. Block her down.
A lot of cars.
Incredible save not to spin out, but then unfortunately those behind him just couldn't get slowed down.
They were 4 wide. They were 4 wide going into turn 1.
Poor Matt Kenseth's woes continue.
And look at your buddy here, Chase Elliott.
Chase had a great race going.
Great run going.
Matt Kenseth, no luck in Vegas this week.
He's not had much luck all year.
And Carl Edwards was the other car involved.
I think there's several cars that might have some damage because there was a lot of cars that were spinning.
See if we can figure out how this started.
But they get 4 wide, Mike. They went in here in a big wide, and they just can't make it.
20 on the inside, the yellow car.
Oh, the 21 dove in behind him. When he got in behind him, that 78 was on the outside of him, just took the air right off him. He did a great job, but unfortunately, Chase Elliott had nowhere to go.
Kurt Busch sliding by.
Kurt Busch, the 19 of Carl Edwards, spins and connects, makes contact with the 24 Chase Elliott. A lot of damage to that 20 car.
They just got all wadded up coming down here in the corner, and I didn't see any way they were going to make it.
You know, this is at that point in the race where nobody's going to check up. Everybody's got to run hard to get every single position they can.
How'd anybody get through that smoke screen behind them?
Well, they've been running in a dust storm, so I guess a little smoke didn't hurt anything.
That's true. Let's ride with Kevin Harvick.
Stay low. Keep coming.
Wow, mayhem behind him.
Kevin certainly had a front row for that one. Yeah, it looked like the 41 tried to get inside the 19, and
no room.
They made no room. They made contact.
Just not any room.
Saw Clint Boyer go down on the apron to miss this. We're going to ride with him next.
Check it out, get down, go low as you get, Hurry, keep going, clear.
Good job.
Great job by that
spotter. Good job, spotter.
That was Brett Griffin for Clint Boyer. Here's Jamie Mack.
Keep going, bottom. You're good. Caution is out.
Jamie had to be careful because he had Dale Earnhardt Jr. right on his inside.
Oh, yeah, they were all wadded up going in there.
Yep, Tyler Green, McMurray's spotter. Nice job. Answer by Credit One Bank, and Truex is back to the lead.
Wow. You just don't know, do you? These races have become so unpredictable. What about it? He won the first 2 stages. Can he win the last one?
Larson for second, and here come Logano and Kyle Busch for third.
3 wide going in there to turn 3.
This is going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly down here, boys.
And Busch is around. Martin Truex is money in Las Vegas. He wins. Kyle Busch slides down the pit road, and teammates are side by side at the finish for 4th.
With Grant Enfinger in second, and Justin Haley slipped into the 3rd spot, and around again. Caution, a bigger one this time. Timothy Peters involved. Austin Hill in the 02. Jesse Little, the 97. Well, that's a shame. Little was having a good night. They did not get to the line to get the white flag, so we're going to line them up and restart it again.
Or look at the damage on Nemechek's
big hit for John Hunter, who had a good night up until this point. Peters around and in. I think maybe got a little help to start with.
Yeah, get some damage with the 3 truck.
Look at Crafton squeezing inside of Rhodes, and there's Peters sideways.
You can see the green lights right now.
And there's the yellow before the leader. Moffitt gets to the line, so what's the indicator that we're going to line up and have a 3rd try at overtime?
They're in front of the 4 because he was coming up the racetrack straight regardless. Same unfortunate thing for the 20. Bad timing.
And they had just gotten by him off of turn 2. He had all kinds of issue off turn 4. Then he went to turn 2, and you could see he was having a major problem. And
be really fast. He has been today. They've had to recover from 1 slow pit stop, and Chase Elliott back up running 6.
Big hit by Jamie McMurray. Into the wall he goes. Catches the 9 of Chase Elliott. McMurray sliding up the track. Now back down into the traffic.
All you got.
But McMurray and the back end of that car gone.
Down in turn 1 and 2, he's going to be clear. Clear of the 2 car. Now he's going to try to focus on the caution.
Kyle Busch into the grass.
Keep coming here.
Kyle Busch into the grass. Looks as though he's going to try to continue, but another problem for the playoff contenders.
Just had with the 9 car and the 1 car, and you see, he just gets loose in the speedy drive. What he's really fortunate of is through this grass, not ripping the front splitter off the car. Very, very lucky, because that would have ended his day right there.
Caution coming out. Denny Hamlin in the grass. That was coming off of turn 4.
He does have playoff contender.
He does have severe damage to that splitter.
And he stops right in his pit stall.
That car is destroyed.
Another playoff contender, and yes, the front end of that car destroyed. You see Denny Hamlin takes the steering wheel off. He's going to climb out of the car. He knows his day's done.
3 wide, 4 wide. Alex Bowman up against the wall. You can see there.
Oh, man, that's big contact with a 41 car.
And you have to wonder if the 41 hadn't shown a problem yet, but he may have one coming. Jimmy Johnson in the side of Clint Boyer.
And Logano almost into the wall as he came out of turn 2.
We got another crash.
And they crashed behind with the 34 into the wall, collecting the 41 of Kurt Busch.
2 more playoff drivers, the 41 and the 14, both involved.
Letting him get away.
Oh, whoa.
Bell up top. And there goes Reddick spinning out. Kyle Busch coming back to the white flag. Caution is out. We will have a second overtime. Huge damage for Zane Smith and Austin Cindric. It's our 7th caution of the day.
Major damage across the field. So John Hummer Nemechek and Austin Dillon is going to get through. Austin Dillon, I believe, has newer tires.
He does indeed. He was one of those that had taken the wave around.
12-lap newer tires.
And pitted at 202.
And there outside like that because he didn't want this to get pinned down and have this happen like it did to Tyler Reddick to him. So he, on the outside, you just have a little more control of that.
So much more vulnerable, right, when you're on the inside, because that air will just suck you around, especially when you're running this tight.
Well, and it's like Brad said, you know, turns 3 and 4 is difficult by itself, by yourself going through that corner. So to run through there side by side, and at the end of the race, these guys are not going to let off.
I anticipated.
There's no give.
No
give left. End of the race. That was for the win. If Tyler Reddick could have held serve with Kyle off that corner, he would have won this race, and so he had to try.
Great.
They're like 52, get it right. Don't know. How did that impact your car? Killed it. What did you think? Were you happy that you were able to come back after the early damage? Nope. Or what happened there at the beginning of the race? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Here. How about the heat? What effect did it feel great? Fine out there the whole time?
Any thoughts that you're going to a place where you won last year, Richmond? Nope, can't pass there. You feel okay about your chances overall? Don't care. Does it help any at all that you have bonus points coming in here, coming out of this race? Just here so I don't get fined. Do you feel like if you had been able to get the top 10, I'm answering the dumbest questions over and over. Am I good? We're waiting for NBC. We got NBC coming for you. Yep.
Caution is out.
He did nothing wrong there. He just turned hard right in front of you. Try to get it rolling here if you can.
It's our 6th yellow flag of the race, this time for Myatt Snyder. Didn't hit the wall. Nice save as he came down across the start-finish line.
Wow.
That's hard to tell. It looked like
he turned into him and turned him right through the grass.
Yeah, it didn't look great. I don't think Noah was attempting to run into him, but maybe didn't anticipate correctly.
You sure?
We all know. Wait around number.
Looked like he intentionally ran into him.
Tires weren't spinning.
Caution.
They were racing for 8th. Both of them having